I'm on the most aggressive cut that I've ever attempted, getting down from 100 kg to 80 kg in just 11 weeks. And I've still got some time to go. And today, I'm gonna take you through how I do it. So apart from the agonizingly small amount of food and the intense training while you feel like you've got no energy, the number one thing you need to take care of is data collection, because so many people play the guessing game and just try and magic results without actually having a clear path to get there. So the first thing I'm doing today is weighing myself. And it's actually a check-in day, so every Friday of the week, I make sure to take some physique pictures, log my weight, and then also make a little diary of it myself, because it just keeps track of exactly how I'm doing. Last Friday, I was weighing at 83.25 kg, so let's see how much we weigh today. Nice, so 82.3 kg. So that is basically just over a kilogram dropped in a week. And I've been doing that consistently because of how aggressive I'm going. Very big deficit. And to finish off the check-in, I'll be getting some current physique pictures while at the gym, so front, back and sides. Data collection is important. All right, so first meal of the day, and believe me, I've been savoring every single meal. It's 5 eggs and literally 1 slice of sourdough. I know that is so depressing, but that's the way it's got to be on this aggressive cut. No butter, no nothing on top. Eggs was cooked in the 1 calorie olive oil as well, because we don't want unnecessary calories that are gonna have no nutritional value. Just whacking them in there, it doesn't look too pretty. Pepper on top, that's all the black stuff. So when going on an aggressive cut as well, you wanna keep your protein sources higher. Reason being is because it's gonna keep you fuller for longer. It's gonna help you maintain muscle or even build it. At this stage of the cut, not really, I'm sort of plateauing, but I'm at least maintaining the muscle that I did have and just cutting off the fat. And then the calories that you want to be taking off is stuff like carbs. So that's why I've only got 3 carb sources today on a training day as well. So very little energy. I am feeling knackered, I am feeling tired. 3 carb sources is 1 slice of sourdough, 1 wrap, and then 60 grams of Cocoa Pops, which, I mean, speaks for itself, doesn't it really? Oh yeah, and caffeine is gonna help you a lot. I'll be honest, I am completely addicted to caffeine at this point. Black coffees, sometimes teas with like the tiniest splash of milk, and I've been caning cherry Pepsi Maxes. I think yesterday I must have had about 4, 5, which is, for my insides, not good, but knowing that I've only got like 3 weeks left of this cut, I'm just doing everything I can to not fall off plan. All right, so now we're at the gym. I'm gonna do my check-in pictures, so literally front, back and sides. If you've got nobody to take it, put the timer on your phone, stand it up. I've got a tripod, but normally I like to stand it up on the sink. Gets the job done. So literally gonna take the pictures now. There we go, pics done, onto the gym session, and I'm not looking forward to this one. Leg session, which is always, let's be honest, everyone's worst day of the week. On an aggressive cut, it's also not pretty. Then I'm gonna be doing an hour of cardio. No ab workout today, but an hour of cardio 7 days a week is absolutely killing me. But it's part of the job, gotta get it done. When it comes to training, even in an aggressive cut, you need to be training aggressively too. You need to be pushing every single lift till failure. You're probably not gonna get stronger at this stage of the cut when I'm like 3 weeks out from a holiday. Like I said, very low food, very low carbs to keep pushing and growing, but we at least wanna maintain. And to get there, you're gonna have to push through the pain. So every single exercise, even on a leg day, you need to be pushing through your limits. Reason being is because on an aggressive cut, when you're losing weight, you want it to just be fat really. You don't want to be losing muscle. And the way that you can maintain that is with a higher protein, like I said earlier when I was having breakfast. But you need to be training with high intensity. Don't use an aggressive cut to be going, oh, well, you know, I've got no energy, so I'm just going to go through the motions and do my reps and sets. You're going to lose muscle that way. So push your sets. Like I said, tracking is so important, and it's also important if you're trying to maintain them lifts. So as you can see here, for leg extension, I've got 112 kg, 9 reps. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna get 10 reps now like I would if I was on a bulk, but we're gonna push, try and get to 9. If we can get to 10, we'll get to 10. And I don't wanna claim that I'm absolutely massive, but we're doing big boy 112. We're nearly full stacking it. Once I get to 12 reps on 112, we're gonna be full stack 119, and then I'm officially absolutely massive. I'm feeling very weak. Very weak. With this low energy, doing compound lifts like a hack squat, normal squat, bench press when I'm not doing a leg day are extra hard because you're using multiple muscles An exercise like this is putting a lot of pressure on the spine as well, so energy just gets drained. I was doing 3 sets, but I've moved it down now so that I can keep it sustainable to 2 sets. At this point, I'm basically just existing. I don't want to be here for the last, I'd say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've just been like existing in the gym, getting through it, pushing still, but just getting through it. A few weeks left, and then we're going to be in Paradise on holiday in Valencia, and I'm going to be making a video about that. Basically, a lads trip. It's going to be fun. So make sure to like and subscribe, and you'll be able to watch it. Oh mate, oh, get a close up of the sweat patches. That is disgusting. So have a look at the leg pump. Oh. I believe that I'm in the big boy leagues now. The physique might not match it, but I'm gonna claim big boy league anyway. So we're gonna go 5 plates on either side, which I think this is 50 kg, like the machine itself. 253 kilograms on the leg press. And we're gonna go for, I think I've done 9 reps, but I'd have to look on the app. Gonna try and beat it, but as we know, when we've got no energy, it might just be matching it, plateauing, but at this point, I don't really care. Come on, mate. I've actually gone a little bit blurry vision. It's all for the cause. We can't be bowling around on holiday and not pure shreds. I'm not having it. Definitely didn't stretch enough. I don't think I've actually drank enough water this morning as well, which is vital on a cut. I tried to get 5 litres, but where I've trained early on in the morning, got the dirtiest cramp in my calf, so it's finished me on that. That's set anyway, so gonna have a little stretch and we'll be all right to smash it again. Last 2 exercises of the session, laying down hamstring curl, and then I'm gonna do some stiff leg deadlifts to finish it off before we go into that dreaded hour cardio. That hour cardio is the worst part of my day, but that's why I'd recommend, if you're in an aggressive cut where energy is gonna be low, is train earlier on in the morning so you can get all the hard work out of the way, and then you're just focusing on completing the rest of your day, even if that means getting up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. It is long, but once you have got it out of the way, it's so much better. Come into the gym and doing a session as hard as this, low energy, and then doing a long cut after being at work all day and probably just wanting to get home and crash is the worst thing ever. And that's what I normally do when I'm on a bulk. But now I've had to change it up to the mornings. And then I've got a little tactic for the food for you later as well. But let's get into this zesty exercise. On the stiff legs, I do quite light. Reason being, I ruptured my hamstring a few years ago playing football. So basically all hamstring exercises, I'm cooked, but I'm still gonna do it to build up a little bit of strength in that area. Yeah, so as I said, not really pushing to a failure on this one. Just a light little bit of training, get the blood flow to the hamstring, so I can build a little bit of strength there. So this is what the current physique's looking like after dropping basically 20 kilos in 11 weeks. Still got some fat left to go. You can see around here, I've got some fat. The love handles are the last place to go. Back's looking pretty decent though. Back is probably my best area, I'd say. Back and legs. Stomach definitely needs some more cutting. Shoulders have got so much more wider since last year. But you've got to think about it like this. I've still been only training for 2 years. So I used to be really skinny fat. Training for 2 years. I think I've come a long way. I'm not like a bodybuilder standard, not claiming to be massive, but much better than what I was. And it's just through hard work. Right, so worst part of the day, most dreaded part of the day is the cardio. An hour literally just walking uphill. So I'm doing 15 incline, and then I'm going to be doing 2.8 miles per hour, which is 4.5 kilometers an hour. Doing it separately to the steps though, so take this off while I do it. And then that means that I'm getting in a minimum amount of steps as well as doing the cardio. So much calories burnt, and that's what we want. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so finally back from that very long gym session. Got myself a Nando's wrap. So it's got like Nando's chili jam in it, Nando's marinade for the chicken, cheese. So it's high protein, low calorie. And this is like one of my only carb sources today, like I said earlier, so I'm gonna enjoy this. And then I need one of these to gas me out. So that is so important during an aggressive cut. You need to use little tips and tricks to your advantage. Let's be honest, this is not the healthiest thing for your insides. I know that, but it's doing a job. It's keeping me full up. It's hitting that sweet spot for the cravings, and it tastes nice. I enjoy it. And that makes the whole experience a little bit more enjoyable. After I finish this, because the weather's looking so nice outside, I'm gonna go and actually enjoy my steps today, go for a nice walk, make sure I get them in. I'm doing 8K steps a day at the moment, which isn't even that much. Most people do that in their day-to-day, but as long as I keep that minimum there, I'm gonna be fine. So I'm gonna make sure that I get them done early. That means I've got gym done, steps done, cardio done. Then all I need to worry about is food. And when it comes to food, I'm not gonna bore you with every single meal I had because it's pretty similar, just less calories than the video that I done the other week, which was getting shredded in 90 days. So head over to that video and watch every single meal if you are interested. This is my second meal out of 5 small meals. Little tip, if you're on an aggressive cut, push your food back as far back in a day as you can. Calorie bank.